Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to my live stream for what's today? Monday. What's today? 26th? I think it's 26th today, if I'm not mistaken. Monday, November 26th, 2018. Hopefully everything is going well in your neck of the woods. Gonna be eating my supper here. Hope no one minds. Hope everyone's doing well. Pour some coffee. Oops. Why do I keep having this? My phone doesn't want to. That's my paper towel. That's going to act like my napkin. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well. Oh, excuse me, everyone. Have my thermos with my decaf here. If anyone's here, don't be afraid to say hello. Don't be shy. If you're blocked, you're probably blocked for a reason. Okay. Okay, so that being said, let's see about having some supper here. It's always good to have a little bit of supper for a wonderful supper break. This one first. Da, da, da. Yes, there will be food eaten during this live stream. Sorry, I keep swiping away all the little notifications. But yes, it's all good. Maybe I'll show you that wonderful image right there. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Saturday Night Live is nowhere near as popular as it used to be. Discuss. Hello. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever you are. Hey, Metrosonic, what's up? Skylock Berto, hello, welcome. I'm eating my supper, so that's why I'm kind of off screen. Or somewhat off screen. Thanks for dropping by, I appreciate it. Thanks for the thumbs up. Well, now they're starting to roll in. Some people are fashionably late. Hello. Molly, May, hello. Sorry, I gotta get close to look. Eating my supper, so I'm kind of a little bit off screen here. Metro is a hard-working man. Just got home. That'll be me in a little while. I'm on my supper break. So I'll be here for a little bit. Anyway. Good to see you, Molly. Metro Skylockberto. At least I have people writing now. So what's been going on in everyone's life? What's been going on? How's everyone doing? Yeah, Molly, I'm a fast eater. The crumbs all over me too. I'm a fast eater, but I figured I would eat and have the live stream on. Hello, Hunter. Hello, hello. Traveling with Charles. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a long time. Although I haven't been doing live streams for, well, haven't done a live stream in, not regularly for a while now, but thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. How's everyone doing? Hope you're having a good night, everyone. Kind of eating my supper here. Hello, Sharon. Sharon, you and Kookie, I think you guys have the best live stream on YouTube right now. Definitely the most real, anyway. Taking care of family and officer. Yeah, it never ends. Taking care of business never ends. Good to see everybody. Don't mean to be chewing on camera here. Of course, I'm half blind, so need to be trying to read. Hope everyone's doing well. Hot mess. I was thinking about just taking a page out of your book and just, show something, but then I don't want to be a copycat, so. Work is, I think the rain kept a lot of people away, but that's all right. It's kind of slow right now. Have a little bit left to do after supper. Hey, Chunky Pumpkin and Little Lloyd. Hello, hello. You can hardly hear me. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it? Anybody else having problems? I'm on my supper break, Molly. Yeah, I'm on my supper break for a little bit. I'm going to try to do this live stream as long as I can. It could be I'm just not talking loud enough, but let me know if anyone's having problems hearing me. It could be just the way I'm talking. I'm from Rhode Island, southeastern Massachusetts. We slur our words and we talk fast. And but yeah. But thanks for being here, Chunky Pumpkin and Little Lloyd. I like your streams a lot. I got to get over and visit some people more often. That's always my downfall as I try to grow my own channel. It seems like I kind of don't support as many channels as I should, and that's my fault. I apologize. Sharon, how's Cookie doing? Could be maybe some people's volume is just a little lower. I don't think it has. I don't think doing my volume helps. But my volume of my voice, I can try to. Us Yankees do talk strange. Yes, you are correct. And on some of my videos, I try to talk. I try to enunciate a little bit better. Hi, back to Cookie. I noticed that Stingray has changed his channel to be Stingray 2.0. Something tells me he didn't just sleep his former channel. He probably got rid of everything. And plus I'm eating, so that could be another reason people can't hear me good. Because I got sometimes cheeks full of food. I just wanted to get something in my stomach. Haven't eaten in several hours. Molly is way too southern. I don't think there's such a way of being way too southern. I think the more southern, the better when it comes to voices and big hearts and all that. 2K taking some time off. Congratulations, Metro Sonic. One of my first friends on here. That's just a water bottle. Today just seems like one of those weird nights. I don't know. I think it's the rain. Killer Shark, my boy. What is happening? How you doing? Good to see you. I was gonna say I lost my sandwich. It slid down. Just having a little supper here, trying not to eat on screen. I'm doing okay. How you doing? Your channel's doing awesome, man. I'm getting a PS4 probably sometime in December. I'm gonna start live streaming from there when I have time to game. Of course, that's easier said than done. Yeah, work is always something we have to wrap our lives around because we need to put Cheerios on the table, definitely. Yeah. Definitely. I was told that Fortnite is a free game. Maybe I can get my feet wet after watching it for like the last year or so. Maybe I can finally try to play. I was a good gamer back in my day. Things are going good. Can't complain. I have plenty of energy, so that helps. I don't know where the energy came from, but figured I'd do a live stream after I'm eating supper. Got to get back to my live streams, definitely. Everyone that hit those thumbs up, I really appreciate it. I have a cup of my decaf here behind the camera. I appreciate everyone stopping by. Those wild birds, thank you, Molly Mae. Those wild birds, they're changing now because it's the end of summer, fall, and into winter. A lot of the birds we were getting, they all headed south, and we're getting all different kinds of birds now. Done working. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it so much. I try to do some. I try to just do not the same thing every day, although it doesn't always work. But I try to show some wildlife. I try to show a little bit of my life, just a little bit of a different thing every day. But it doesn't always happen that way. But I appreciate it. I try to put a little bit of diversity in my videos. But Paranormal Mama, hello, hello, one of my new friends. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing a little live stream as I'm eating supper here, and I apologize. I'm kind of off. I don't want to be like as I'm eating, so I'm eating a little bit off camera. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone stopping by. I usually say this at the end of my videos, but whether you're here for a minute, 10 minutes, or a whole hour, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for taking the time out. Here's a napkin. I'm probably the only one that you know that drinks a cold drink and hot coffee at the same time. Yes, it is nice to mix it up. Thank you. When I reach 2K, community tab. Oh wow, I'm so far beneath 2K. Looks like I got something to look forward to. The geese, they kind of, when I get close to them, they walk away. I'm pretty lucky. Cheers to you, Killer Shark. Thank you so much. But the geese, they don't bother me. I'm not a threat, I guess, since I feed them. Yeah, I'm usually not in a stream. I'm usually not eating in a stream. Usually I just have a cup of coffee or a bottle of flavored water. But I wanted to do a live stream while I'm here. Hey, yo, Joshua, what's up? How you doing? Hello, hello. Learning in hospitality, how are you? Hello. I apologize, getting my face close. Trying to read. I don't know why I have glasses. I need to take them off to read, but I guess I have them for everything else. Crumbs all over me. Oh, bye, Molly. You leaving? Oh, Killer Shark's leaving. Sorry. Sorry. I'm doing okay. How you doing learning in hospitality? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, goodness. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm one of these people that I try to bring way too much food to work. That way, if I'm hungry, I have it. but I usually bring a lot of it back home. But it's good to have if I need it, because I've had the exact opposite. I've had many times I brought not enough food to work, and then you end up working starving. That's what it seems like anyway. Please feel free to get to know everyone. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. My live streams are kind of very informal. They're kind of like a whole group of friends, whole group of people. I just happen to be the one that's on camera. But it's all good. Usually everyone, they behave themselves, and when they don't, they get blocked. But usually things are pretty chill over here. Yeah, learning hospitality. I watched one of your videos. It's called Support. I'm trying to chew and swallow so I can answer your question. Done working. We had snow last week for one day, and we've been getting rain almost every day. Almost every day we've been getting rain, but no more snow. I hope we're not getting any in the near future, but I'm probably wrong. Probably wrong. You know how things are. We have an expression around here. If you don't like New England weather, wait around another 5 minutes. So I don't know. I don't know how it is. Save this for later. Let's see what's in here. Because sometimes things are a little bit too messy to eat while you're live streaming, but JH Gaming, hello, hello, how are you? Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it very much. I'm kind of having my supper, so I'm off screen a little bit, but appreciate you stopping by. Oh, done working from Mass. Yeah, so you definitely know what it's like. We had it's raining cats and dogs right now, but no snow yet. Although it feels cold enough to have snow, let me tell you. You know what I need to see? I need to see if it's almost impossible to try to do this one-handed, but if I can find a couple of ketchup packets, I'll be in business. Found 2. I found 3 and trash. 3 and trash. JH Gaming is good. That's good to hear. I won't be eating for too much longer. I just wanted to get something in my stomach. Try to anyway. Try to make it so that my belly button doesn't rub a blister against my spine. So how's everybody's day going? Anybody in a different time zone? I mean, it's kind of like, what is it right now? It's 10 minutes of 9 at night over here. Anybody else in a different time frame? Hey, JH Gaming, thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Exactly, Metro, exactly. Boy, when you try to chew, it just takes forever sometimes. What's up with that? Kentucky. I bet it's probably a little warmer in Kentucky than we have over here. I think I've done 2 or 3 live streams since May, and I was doing them 2 or 3 a week from January to May. So I kind of like the idea of the interaction, like you said, and I kind of like the idea of, you know, not being able to edit, you know, just being able to be 100% me. You see exactly what you see is what you get. You know, in a video, I can edit out all the times that I make mistakes or cough or sneeze or whatever, but this, you get 100% me. So these definitely have their value as well. 30 degrees, wow. 55 in Virginia. I think right now it's probably colder here than 55, but probably warmer than, I don't know, probably in the 30s. My phone would tell me, but I'm live streaming. Ow, I just kicked the table. So what else is happening? I had a vote in my channel. People seem to like both. Kooky, hello. How are you, sir? Thank you. I am honored. I know you're not always online. I am honored to see you here. I was telling your wife that I was going to, since I'm having supper, I'm kind of off screen as I'm chewing, but I was going to point the camera at just something and talk from behind, but I didn't want to copy anybody because right now I think that that's some of the most fun live streams I've been in lately. So I didn't want to copy anybody, so I'm kind of showing you my wonderful thermos in the background and my flavored water bottles as I'm finishing supper off to the side over here, but I'm almost done. I just wanted to get something in my stomach I can eat during my last 15-minute break later if I'm still hungry. Excuse me. Now, see, I probably would have bleeped out that burp if it was a video, but you get everything. You get crumbs and all. Crumbs in the beard and all you get in a live stream. Yeah, I think I heard it tonight on a live stream that for a lot of people, they forget that YouTube, above all else, YouTube should be fun. 40 degrees in East Providence. Wow. I think a lot of people forget that YouTube, yes, it could be a money-making thing. It can be a lot of different things. But people get so caught up in the drama sometimes, they forget that YouTube is supposed to be a fun platform. So from now on, I'm going to try to have fun on here and let the cards fall where they may. If only 40 people watch my videos out of, 1,200, then that's, that I'm okay with that. We'll see what happens. Hey, Greg Stott, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Chores, yeah. Cookie says chores. Yeah, I know about it. Chores are like the type of thing that they just get so piled up in my life that it's crazy. They'll knock you down someday, these chores. 7:53, yeah. 7:53. I thought you were a lot closer, Metro. I am so sorry. I thought you were like Connecticut. So you're in the Central Time Zone. What else is happening? 8:53 here too. Yeah, so I just want to make sure from now on, I'm just gonna try to have fun. That's it. Try anyway. That's the big word. Try to have fun. Raining cats and dogs here. You know, Sharon. Excuse me. Very good friend of mine named Gary. He once said about YouTube. Excuse me. He once said about YouTube. When it stops being fun, I walk away. And he was very smart. Because that's really, we could say that about a lot of things in life. And some people just don't walk away for whatever reason. But if it's only YouTube, it's only YouTube. When things happen and you need to walk away, if you can walk away, that's great. But some people, they should have walked away a long time ago. Kind of like a TV show when it goes beyond being popular, you know, like they jump the shark, but they stay on another 4 years. But they're not given the same quality programming, but they just don't know enough to walk away when they're on top. You know, Seinfeld walked away as a #1 show. Some other shows, they wait until they're out of the top 10 before they finally call it quits. But YouTube, sometimes real life's got to take over. And if you can walk away when you need to walk away, it's great. Or when it just becomes a job, I always said, when this becomes a job for me, I'm out. And some days, I'm telling you, it feels like a job some days. It seriously feels like I can't get things synced up between my mouth and the words. But then I say, hey, you know what? I'm not making money at this. This is just for fun. So if people hate it, hey, they don't have to watch. I said that in my first video. If you don't like me, don't watch. Simple as that. Am I in the path of the snowstorm? Golly, golly gee, I hope not. Although we probably are. Oklahoma has the most bizarre weather of all time. Oh, I believe it. Idiots have tried their best to ruin it for me, and I'm still very vigilant, but trying my best to rise above it and not worry about... See, for me, I have thick skin, so, you know, if anybody, you know, if it's all in fun, I can take a rib better than most if it's all in fun. But, you know, certain things, who do you think you're trying to, you know what I mean? There's certain things, I don't know, no one, if no one gets it but you, what kind of fun is that? But you know what? If they're making fun of me, they're leaving somebody else alone, so that's the way I see it. Like people that love gossip, if they're talking about me, they're leaving someone else alone. Ain't nobody got time for that, that's right. Ain't nobody got time for that. People want to try to rain on my parade. Well, guess what? It's raining every day over here. You know what you do? You put on your galoshes, you put on your raincoat, you grab your umbrella, and you get out there. You know? You wake up tomorrow, there's another one. And there's another troll or whatever. It does not bother me in the least. When you put your face out for potentially millions and millions of people to see, you got to be prepared for some people to not like you. Hey, Tara, I'm sorry, Tara Cope, hello, new supporter, everyone, welcome, Tara here. Welcome to my live stream. I think I am mostly done with my supper, so I will put myself more on center over here. That's the price you got to pay. You want to watch, you got to see more of me. Only having fun, only having fun. This is my thermos over here. It's not a silo, although it kind of looks like a silo way in the background if I was outside. There's an unsubscribe button for a reason. Sharon, you are very, very, you have wisdom beyond your years. There's an you know, speaking of unsubscribing, I know this doesn't really have much to do with what we're talking about, but looking at the analytics for my channel, I found out that 30% of the people who watch my videos are not even subscribed to me. And it kind of easier to, you know, isn't it easier to it's easier, oh, I'm trying to swipe something out of the way and it disappeared on its own. Isn't it easier to subscribe to somebody than you're notified? I mean, it's free, right? You're notified when they put a video out or whatever. Isn't it easier to subscribe? I mean, is it, some people, they just would rather find your video by typing in your name all the time? I don't know. I'm not sure. I only type in stuff if I'm looking for something specific, like, I don't know. I'm looking on, you know, how to melt snow with a hairdryer or something. I might type that in, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But Tyra, this is This is an open forum. By all means, feel free to get to know people. Feel free to join in, and all that. But sorry, I'm losing my train of thought all of a sudden. But yeah, hopefully I am. Can you write a text and still do this? Not sure. Hopefully I'm still here. Still here trying to write a text. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully I didn't disappear. Trying to write a text with one finger. But yeah, I mean, it's try to get to know people if you want to. Join in, all that. It's pretty good people that are here. And when someone's not good, then they get in a timeout or they get blocked. My original series when I began my channel 2006, 2009, 2-year hiatus break. Wow. See, I'm doing a daily vlog every day for almost a year now. And if I didn't do that, I wouldn't know what I would do. I'm gonna do a sometimes vlog, you know, like who is it that calls it that? It's Random Land there. What's his name? Adam Nawu's friend. Justin Scarred. I don't know if I'd want to do a vlog. It would take, I don't know, it would take the whole fun out of it for me if I had to put a file. Like, I wouldn't have something to live for, so to speak. I don't know, something like that. Cookie says there's a few channels that I watch that I want to subscribe. Yeah, I guess I don't see. Sometimes I just don't understand the other side of the coin, so that's why I bring it up in something like this. Sometimes people they help to enlighten me. The Illuminator gets illuminated. Tara says, where are you from? I am from Rhode Island, Massachusetts border, in a nice little area of the Northeast we call New England, which we have some wonderful food around here and some not so wonderful weather from time to time. Like right now, I think it's rained like 11 out of the last 15 days or something. But hey, Jelly Duck 100. Hello, one of my new friends. How are you? Thanks for stopping by for my live stream. I appreciate it very much. I'm going here for almost 33 minutes now, and going to be pulling the plug in a little bit, but not quite yet. But thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I had my supper, and I was kind of off to the side. Didn't want people to see me eating, although there might be some remnants of my sandwich somewhere. I have my cup of decaf. I've said in other live streams about it was May of 2016. No, May of 2017. I ended up in the hospital because they said that I had too much caffeine in my system. 230 beats a minute or something, and I almost died just because of caffeine. So now I don't want to almost die. I don't want to die. I don't want to end up in the hospital. So now I drink some. When I need coffee or when I feel like I just want the taste of coffee, I drink decaf. I got some schmutz on my cup. That's what I was doing. Looks like cigarette ash, but I don't smoke, and I never have smoked. So I don't know what that's about. I guess I'll just have to drink from the other side of the cup. It was some black stuff. I don't know. Maybe coffee grounds. Who knows? The lobster is not cheap here. Lobster is one of the most expensive things, but if you really want expensive lobster, you can go up to Maine. I think that's probably the most expensive lobster that there is. Tara said, that's what I thought. Your accent gives it away. I have an accent? I thought other people have accents, like New York and Western Massachusetts. Western Massachusetts, they talk like, hey, kid, how you doing? We're going up to Boston. And down south is more like a West Virginia, talk like this. I'm going to be heading over to my uncle's house, and he'll give me a couple more of these. Virginia's more like more of a lovable, like, yeah, man, I don't know. I just thought maybe, like, shoot, man. I don't know. What else? Georgia is like, I'm just a Georgia peach. Little southern Georgia peach. I just thought everyone else had accents. I just talk normal. What are you talking about? I don't know. Texas is like, Oh, man. Yeah, I was born in Tyler, Texas. Yeah, giddy up. Will Dougie. Yeah, I'm acting crazy. I'm sorry. Let me get caught up before people start thinking I'm crazy. Well, they already know that. If you've been here longer than 2 minutes, you probably know that. I have an accent. Sharon says I have an accent, but not down south though. Southern Ohio. Oh, so you're not originally from Southern Ohio. You're from up north. Ohio. I never thought of Ohio, but they're kind of like Michigan. I don't see Michigan really having an accent. It's they're not the South. They're not the North. I don't know. I'm one of them Yankees. Like a lot of people, they say, "Oh, where are you from? New York?" And I say, "No, Rhode Island." And they say, "Yeah, that's New York, right? Long Island, Staten Island, Rhode Island." And yeah, okay. I mean, it's the smallest little state in the union. If you're on the highway, you blink, you miss it. It's all good. But yeah, I guess I have an accent. All in all, I talk like I lived here all my life, and I have. So, Janice, hello, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it so much. Anyone that takes time out of their day or night, I'm just blown away. Cookie says they don't have accents in Virginia. We're like, I'm coming. There's my doorbell. I'm coming. It's like these people. Okay, now, okay, Cookie, who am I doing? Someone near and dear to our hearts. Ready? You have to worry about the man's prayer. I'm a man, and I can change if I want to, I guess. The man's prayer. That's how someone says the man's prayer. If you're from Virginia, you say, I'm a man, and I can change if I want to, I guess. Oh, someone near and dear to our hearts had taught me the man's prayer. Cookie probably knows. Sharon knows. Sharon knows. Oh goodness, he says another one, Sharon. That it's a little bit more PG-13 ish, even probably closer to R that I won't say. But we have a private joke, me and Sting, because of when he brought his Stingray car. I guess this would have been January or February of 2018, and he brought it to AMCO, the transmission specialists. The transmission specialists, AMCO, and he wanted them to do the transmission, and they didn't want to do it. It's like, well, that's going to take a long time. And he's like, yeah, but I'm going to pay you to do it. So he said, AMCO, they should have their own catchphrase. AMCO, I can't, it won't, and we don't wanna. And it's a private joke between the two of us. I love that because it's like, because it's an older car, they didn't want to work on it because it was going to take too long, and I guess they want just quick jobs. But he's like, yeah, but I'll pay you to do it. And I just love that. I just love that. I mean, he used to do some live streams on a Saturday where I would just try to be there for the whole hour, 2, 3 hours, just be listening, and just fun, good people. Your family is some good people, Kookie, Sharon. You're all good people. But sorry if I bored anybody, but that's some of my favorite. I guess some of my favorite memories of YouTube is not stuff that I've done. It's the times that I was on other people's live streams or other people's videos or whatever. That's the best fun that I've had. As much as I try to share my boring life sometimes out there, which is not always boring. It just comes across as being very monotonous sometimes. But I live next to a river where there's all kinds of wildlife, and and we're getting more and more ducks, and we feed the birds, and an occasional groundhog, and geese, and woodpeckers, and you name it. I try to film a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and And I'm very blessed. But some of my favorite times wasn't when I was sharing that. It was when I was getting to know some of you guys and girls. So I want to thank you all. Even the ones that aren't here, I want to thank you. Because YouTube has really opened up a big part of my life, excuse me, to being able to get to know everyone. So I really appreciate that. Amco was a real, yeah. And then he was like, and I don't know if I want to bring my car back to them to finish because I know it's all under warranty from them, but I don't know if I want to bring it back. He's like, I might want to. There's a place right here in town, probably do a better job. He was telling me, he was like, I picked it up after they worked on it, and it never felt right after that. So they messed with stuff they shouldn't have messed with. He said, they messed with stuff they shouldn't have messed with. If it ain't broke, why fix it? How you doing, Janice? Good to see you. Amco is probably, for the most part, a big ripoff. You are correct as far as I'm concerned. Sharon, I haven't heard many good things around here about the Amcos or a lot of other things around here. It's for the money you pay, even for the other garages like Midas and these other Meineke and Speedy and Monroe and these other places around here. But for the okay, thanks Paranormal Mama, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Stop by anytime. I appreciate it so much. I hear that for the money they charge, it's really not worth it because a lot of people have a lot of problems. Amco will replace your transmission for $7,000 or fix it for $7,000. And it'll cost you $3,000 for them to look at. Wow. I drive a 2014 Kia SUV, and it's the best car I've ever had because I was always driving in something that was spending more time at the garage than it was in my own driveway. So I didn't want to be doing that anymore. So, you just hunker down and you go and get something good. And it's really, really cool to have that. But, I mean, these cars and SUVs nowadays, they're just not, they all look the same to me. I know they're not the same, but so many things look the same. You look at stuff from the 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s. You could tell a car just by looking at the fenders or looking at the rear end or whatever. Nowadays, it's like you can't tell a Chevy from a Toyota just by looking at it unless you're skilled and all of that. But I don't know. I'm gonna freshen up my decaf a little bit. It's getting kind of cold. But I have a mechanic that's worth his weight in gold because he'll take something apart if there's nothing wrong with it, put it all back together, not charge you nothing. There's not many of these type of guys around. He gets all the business around because he's honest. So I don't know. So I have no idea really. It's like be honest and I think you make up for it in volume, But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Just like accents that I don't have. But I can do. I definitely can do accents. No fins on cars anymore. Yeah, no chrome either. I mean, I'm a car guy that doesn't know much about cars. I know what I like to look at. Maybe I can't fix them, but no fins, back when it was chrome, you take a 57 Chevy and you crash it into one of today's cars, and the 57 Chevy is not even going to have a smallest little dent in it, and the other one's going to look like an accordion. Everything's all plastic nowadays. I mean, we're driving around in coffins pretty much. Tavy Smith, hello, how are you? Thanks for being here. Wow, a lot of promoting there. I give everyone a shot. It's okay. You can promote yourself. I'm not sure if everyone here is interested, but Tavy Smith is looking for some support. If you're interested, there's the link. Done Working says, so I just got a 2017 vehicle with tire pressure monitor Anyone else have a problem with them? I do know that the first cold day we had over here, my little idiot light for tire pressure came on like most people's does. Now it won't go off. Don't know about that. My tire pressure's fine. Cost me $2,500 for transmission work and had 6 months warranty. 5.5 months later, needed to be fixed again. I had to look all over for my receipt. Yeah, my father taught me, because I'm the type of person that will lose the receipt before I get home. I'm just that way. I just have way too much stuff and way too much on my mind. But my father taught me he keeps your envelope in your glove compartment, in the glove box. And anytime you have anything done to the car, even if you're just gassing it up, get the receipt. Everything should go in. Anything that you do to the car that's potentially, I mean, maybe it's a little bit extreme unless you're, counting miles or whatever, but maybe you don't have to do the gas slips for when you gas up. But you put new tires on, put the receipt in the envelope. You have your brakes done, put the receipt in the envelope. You have an oil change, put the receipt in the envelope, and keep track. And honestly, most people don't keep track of their mileage anymore because these cars are better on oil. But those who know say, still have your oil change between 3,000 and 5,000 miles, and your car will last you virtually forever. And people who swear by that seem to always have cars that are in good shape. Treat your car well, and your car will always come back to you. That's what I was told. But the whole thing about the receipts in an envelope, I keep all that because you're saying, when did I put tires on? Was it last summer or summer before? I mean, it's easy to forget. When was the last oil change? If they don't put one of those little stickers on your windshield, you look and you say, oh, okay, the oil change was, excuse me, 52,000 miles, so I'll get it changed, around when it hits 55,000 or 56,000. It's if at all possible, it works for me, and if it can work for me, it can work for anybody. But yeah, I'm that way. I'll lose something before I even get home. But I hate those things. Yeah, I don't know much about them done working. Maybe somebody else does. My son says all vehicles 2008 and forward have to have the TPMS. A darn government mandated. It seems like a pain. I think if you look at an engine from the 1950s and you see how much room is compared to an engine of today, what's all that extra stuff? The 1950s cars don't have all that. The 1960s cars don't have all that. Hey, Janice found it. Awesome. Yeah, I also keep a little one of those. You know how you can buy those little flashlights at Walmart for 99 cents, the LED, in your glove compartment too, because you never know when you might need it. Even if it's just a look underneath the seats for receipts or ketchup packets or lonely McDonald's French fries that might still be under there from 3 years ago. I mean, they never really die, those McDonald's fries anyway. 7 years and they're still, I don't know what they do to their fries, but something that doesn't rot away after 7 years. Not sure if I want to put it in my body. Anyway. So can I just ignore it, Kooky? Will it eventually reset itself? Black electric tape over the light. Where did I see that? I saw that somewhere. Was it a movie or was it a cartoon? What does it mean when I see a red light blinking on the on the dashboard? It means that the electrical tape probably fell off. I don't know where I heard that, but it's funny. I'm still laughing at it. Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm one of these people that if it squeaks and it shouldn't, duct tape. If it moves and it shouldn't, if it moves and it shouldn't, duct tape. If it squeaks and it shouldn't, WD-40. Is that how it was? Something like that. I forget. See, I don't even remember the good ones. All you need is WD-40 and duct tape. If it moves and it shouldn't, duct tape. If it squeaks and it shouldn't, WD-40. I did 2 different videos on duct tape and WD-40 this past winter. Maybe not my best work, but stuff like that is pretty interesting. I like being funny. Just do a video on something crazy. Like, hey, let me do a video on this duct tape that I found. This big, huge roll of red duct tape. See what they're using for handcuffs now? Those cable ties, the zip ties. More and more police departments are using zip ties. I bought some zip ties from China, 11-inch long for the bird feeders. I went to zip, and the thing snapped right in half. I'm saying, okay, I guess these are not the kind they're using for handcuffs because I'm not the strongest guy in the world, but I was able to break a zip tie in half. I guess they need to be a little bit more heavy duty if they're using them as handcuffs. But anyway, I'm going to be here another few minutes, then I got to call it. Going to go back to work. I appreciate everyone that came here tonight. This was kind of a spur of the moment. I used to try to plan things out and say, yeah, I'm going to do a live stream at such and such a time on Monday or such and such a time on Wednesday. And those are great, but sometimes it's good just to say, hey, you know what? I'm just going to do one. You know, you just feel like it and you just do it. Where did I hear that too? Heard somebody say, like, if you feel like going, you go. If you don't feel like going, you don't go. Some people live their life so much on the fly like that. It must be nice sometimes. I'm just not usually one of those type of people. But I think it's good to be that way sometimes. You might as well ignore it, done. I took my Nissan to the dealer because it only worked on 3 tires. They didn't have a clue how to fix it. Yeah, I know, but it's supposed to help us though, right, Kooky? I mean, they put it on there to help us, and then they're like, I don't know how to fix that. We can bypass it, but you can't pass you can't pass a inspection without it. I'm hoping it's a lot easier to pass an inspection with a 2014 vehicle than it was with a 2000 vehicle, SUV. That thing was just falling apart out from under me constantly. But anyway. Well, guys, thanks for being here. I think I'm going to call this one. Whether you were here for a minute, 10 minutes, or the whole 52 minutes, I appreciate each and every one of you. I sound like Mr. Rogers. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Thank you, Hunter. I appreciate that so much. You too. And thanks for spending part of your night with me. If you didn't hit that like button and you would like to, hit it on the way out. If not, don't. It's no skin off my back. I just like to say it. But for the 16 people that did hit it so far, thank you so much. It kind of makes me feel like I try to make a difference. You know, like I make a little bit of a difference anyway. If I could just bring a little bit of joy or happiness or laughter or just make you think for half a second, then I've accomplished my job here. Thank you, Done Working. I appreciate that. Kooky, appreciate that too. It's funny because when I start doing accents, I slip into them without knowing. It's like, I don't know about that. Just call me, what was the name? What was the name? Howlin' Blonde Muddy Slim. That's what Stingray always calls me. Well, Howlin' Blonde Muddy Slim. But yes, I appreciate that, Sharon. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here, and I look forward to the next time that you two go live. I will be there if I catch it. If I don't, then I'm going to be very upset with myself. But don't be upset if I just happen to miss it, because sometimes, it's just life, unfortunately. Thanks for being here, everyone. I love you all. Take care. Have a great rest of the evening. See you all soon. This is the Illuminator, and I'll be back.